right, guys, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel. I have a knife here I want to show off, and you're going to have a lot of questions. And the biggest question I've been asked since this knife came in is the price too high? This is the knife with a lot of names. This is the Crown Notorious Kingpin front flipper. It's got 2 first names and 2 last names in OD green, aluminum, and S35. All right, so here's the deal. Previously on the channel, I have reviewed the titanium version of this. I've also reviewed the slip joint version of this, and I believe the titanium version is between $325 and $350. $325 for titanium and $350 for titanium with a carbon fiber or fat carbon inlay. Now, this one is $180, guys. So it's $180 for milled aluminum, okay, with an inset liner lock. But by the way, it's actually a nested liner lock. I will change what I just said. It is not inset. It is a inset liner, which means there are liners, full liners on both sides, inset into nested into the aluminum, and there are full liners. Nested liners are like that. An inset liner is where there's not one on this side, but there is just an inset piece of liner that acts as the lock and not a full liner. Okay, so there you go. Now that I didn't screw that up completely, beautiful blade shape, very pointy, hollow ground blade. Now let's go through this. I know I'm giving all the good stuff right off the bat here. S35 stonewash hollow ground blade, contoured aluminum with crazy milling. You have a bolster milled in. You have this deep milling, which by the way gives you extremely nice grip on this one. Now you do have what appears to be, I'm not positive, and no, I don't know where, well, does this actually, let's see, my flashlight has a magnet. Let's see. Okay, so it is a steel clip. It is not reversible. It does not have a lanyard hole. Okay, we're just going through everything. It has one method of deployment, which is a front flipper, and it is made by Riot in China. Okay, so right away, you know the price is going to be higher because it's Riot. That's just the way it is. Now, the difference between $325 for the plain titanium version and $180 for this guy is a pretty significant difference. Okay, so in my opinion, already, for some of you that have been saying the price is high on this one, you would think for titanium with, I think it's M390, you would probably say that's too high. And you know what? It is up for debate. I would say that. Now, the more I've thought about this, if I were to call this high priced, I would probably only say it's $10 or $15 too high. Probably $10 is what I would say. And to me, that's not worth quabbling about. But to each their own. Now, it does have a nice sharpening choil there. It looks very, very classy. The action's pretty good. It's not super droppy. It's more controlled. Now, it is a front flipper, but you can also use this, if I can get it right, as a top flipper. I am not good at that at all. It takes a lot of effort for me to do that. There is one of my pet peeves. There's no quick access to that lock bar, so there's no cutout. There is a chamfer. You can easily slide across. It's got good relief there on the lock, so it slides over pretty easy, but I would prefer there to be a pass-through. Always, 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 always. I mean, a knife needs to look good, yes, but it needs to be usable for me. Now, you do have like a harpoon here at the top. Nice place to rest your thumb. Now, that clip is tall. It hits me right there. Not what I would call a hot spot, but it definitely hits me. Now, as far as cutting, yes, sir. This thing, because of that thin hollow grind, is incredibly good at cutting. This is a fantastic cutter. So good. It is more of a clip point than anything, but it's like a clip poon, I guess you'd call it. You're locked up at about 20 We are all the way out to the end and dead set. No, I cannot touch that. 2 barrel spacers. When we are locked up, let's see if I can do this again. Can we do it? When we're locked up, there is no blade play or lock rock. It is so thin. Look at this. That you do have a little play in that blade. Not play, flex in that blade. Not play. There is no play. There's a little bit of flex in the blade for sure. Now, let's go over specs and all that. Now, the green one is actually sold out, unfortunately. But there is black available at $180. I bet they'll be making more. Overall length is 6.5 inches with a cutting edge of 2.71 and a blade length of 2.91. The blade thickness is 0.11, it says, but that's here. This has got to be like more like 0.8 down here near the tip. 2 ounces S35 for the steel. The close length is 3.8. Handle thickness 0.47. And again, that handle feels great. And by the way, 4-finger grip, no matter where you are here. And but that, unfortunately, the clip is a little bit of an irritation. I wish they had gone with a more low profile clip, or for me, I would have just done a titanium clip. But you know, everybody's different. It is right-handed only. It is made by Riot. Wow, it says it is. Let me look. Okay, so here's another thing that would bring the price up. It is a titanium liner. So the liners are titanium with a steel insert. So that's going to make it more expensive as well. That makes sense for sure. And again, the Riot part definitely makes it. So to me, it might be a little high. But again, if I were to call it high, I would just say 170 rather than 180. You know, for me, it's not like extremely high. I know I've gotten comments on my shorts about it where people have been like, man, that thing's way too high. No, I don't. In my world, it's not. Not at all. Not knowing that it's a U.S. company, having it made in China by Riot, and it has to be upgraded, and it's being sold at retailers as well. So no, I mean, it's about spot on. Now you can see way smaller than the Rat 1 and a little smaller than the Rat 2. I'm really glad to have gotten to check this one out. I think it's pretty dang nice if you ask me. You didn't, but I mean, well, you're watching my video, so you kind of did. Again, I'm not the best at front flippers. I still would prefer a second method of deployment, but man, the D10 on this one is spot on, and it works really well for me. So I'm very pleased with it. Glad to have gotten to check it out. So again, the Crown is the line that is the more affordable version of Notorious knives. Crown Notorious. Wow. Okay, let's get the whole name. Crown Notorious EDC Kingpin front flipper. Okay, that's what we're looking at. And I thank you guys for doing so. So definitely give me a like, a comment down below. All the things. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell to all. And thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel.